The Epsilon Gate hung silent in the dark. A colossal ring of shattered metal, rusted circuits, and drifting debris, orbiting a dead star at the edge of the Orion Rim. Once, it was the pride of alien civilizations, a gateway that could move fleets across the galaxy in a single breath. Now, it was nothing more than a broken relic. For centuries, it had remained dead. Alien scholars, engineers, even entire guilds had tried to awaken it. They tore apart its secrets, injected it with power, screamed their equations into the void. Nothing worked. The galaxy whispered that the Epsilon Gate had chosen death. And then came a human. Daniel Rook was not an engineer. He was not a soldier. He wasn't even meant to be here. His job title was simple: maintenance worker. A janitor. The kind of man who cleaned filters, scrubbed floors, and patched pipes on broken colonies where no one else wanted to live. His boots were heavy with dust. His uniform, patched and repatched, carried stains from 100 forgotten stations. His hands were rough, his face tired, but his amber eyes still burned with something the aliens couldn't understand: patience. When he first stepped into the gate's hollow corridors, the alien overseers laughed. "This is what the humans send us," hissed Counselor Varix, his skin shimmering in contemptuous silver. "A cleaner? The gate devoured the minds of our greatest engineers, and you think a janitor can mend it?" Daniel didn't answer. He only adjusted the straps on his tool bag and looked around. The gate was quiet, yes, but not silent. To him, it was whispering. Weak. Broken. Afraid. Where others saw lifeless metal, Daniel saw something else. A wounded giant. Hours turned into days. He walked the vast ring alone, trailing his fingers along walls scarred by forgotten wars. He pressed his ear to panels, listening. He spoke softly as he worked. Words not meant for the aliens, but for the machine itself. "Easy now," he muttered, tightening a conduit. "You're not gone. You're just tired. Let's fix that." The aliens mocked him. From their observation deck, they laughed as he hummed tunelessly while scrubbing rust, as if he were comforting a child instead of repairing an ancient weapon. But then, something changed. A corridor light flickered. Once. Twice. Then held steady. Daniel smiled. "There you are." By the third week, the gate had begun to breathe again. Power thrummed faintly through veins of ancient alloy. The overseers grew nervous. This is impossible," whispered Varix. "He's done what 10,000 scholars could not." Daniel ignored them. His focus was only on the gate. He found its central chamber, where the heart of the machine lay dormant. Kneeling beside the cracked console, he placed both hands against it. "Listen to me," he whispered. "You're not broken. Just forgotten. I know what that feels like. But you don't have to stay silent anymore. Let's remember together." The chamber trembled. A deep, resonant hum filled the air, like the heartbeat of something immense awakening after centuries of sleep. The aliens panicked. "Back away," one shouted. "It's unstable. It will collapse the sector." But Daniel didn't move. He closed his eyes and began humming, a simple melody, something his mother once sang while he helped her fix broken radios on Earth. A human lullaby. The gate answered. Panels lit up in cascading waves. Circuits aligned. Holographic glyphs, unseen for millennia, rose into the air. The colossal ring outside shifted, its dead metal glowing with rivers of light. For the first time in hundreds of years, the Epsilon Gate stirred awake. Alarms screamed across the alien fleet. Forgotten sensors, dormant for ages, suddenly flared to life. Signals pulsed into the void, signals that carried far, far beyond the Orion Rim. On worlds long thought destroyed, something ancient opened its eyes. The old enemy, the one the galaxy had sworn never to awaken again, stirred in the dark. The overseer stared at Daniel, horrified. "What have you done, human?" Varix whispered. Do you understand? The last time the Epsilon Gate lived, entire civilizations burned. Daniel opened his eyes. His voice was calm, steady, almost gentle. Then maybe this time, we'll teach it something different. The gate pulsed again, louder, brighter. In its voice was not just power, but longing. It remembered. And across the stars, war drums began to echo once more. The janitor had just opened a door the universe had sworn to keep closed. To be continued in Part 2.